I'm Russell Sherwood, and I wanted to talk a little bit about two new modifications that I make to the Marcotte. The first one is I'm doubling the amount of spline that I have. The length of the sleeve on the ring gear has grown, and how far in the spline from the prop shaft has grown. So basically I have twice the area that I used to. And looking at the one that I just pulled out, I measured the spline wear, and all I could measure is about 2,000ths wear, which is a huge improvement over the one previous to that. The second thing is I noticed that even though I had improved oil flow through the spline, it wasn't enough. And what happens is oil comes from the filter and is pumped into this port. Well, that port is right about here. So whatever's sprayed in there, it's just randomly a random chance whether it makes it into that spline or not. So I wanted to make sure the oil gets to that spline. And what I've done is I built this nozzle, and it will go right around here, and it's going to spray directly into that junction of the spline, pushing oil through there. And that is going to go, it's going to screw right about in here. This is a borescope's view inside the assembled gearbox, and the yellow dot that you see is a flashlight shining down through the nozzle. So probably 60-70% of the oil is going to go through the nozzle and wind up here, and the balance will wind up near the bearing, and then all of it kind of flows backwards up to the gears and back to the filter for recirculating. So now all I have is reassemble this, put everything back together, and give it a try. Okay, I now have the prop shaft attached to the ring gear on the cone, and it's all ready to go. What I wanted to show are two holes in the ring gear, and the purpose of those two holes are to allow oil that's being pumped in towards the spline to flow out of that spline area and then back for filtering. From the photo you can see that I've drilled these holes at an 8-degree angle, and that should help pump oil out of the spline area and then back in for filtering. Okay, all I need to do now is attach the cone to the bell housing, and it'll be ready to go back onto the plane.